Look, man, if you ask anyone who you think the best superhero of all time is, you're gonna get a different answer every time. Batman, Superman, Iron Man. You're gonna even get a couple of people who say Jesus Christ, and guess what? They're right, because he is real and he is the best superhero. But I think if you ask anyone who their favorite comic book superhero is, or at least their top three, a majority of those answers are going to be
Spider-Man. Spider-Man?
Who are you?
My name is Jeff.
It was even Stan Lee's favorite character, God rest his soul, and there was a reason why. It's because every time we watch or read these stories, we see ourselves in this man. We are Peter Parker.
I think most teenagers reading it thought to themselves, hey, that could be me.
And I know a majority of love for this character came from the comic books and the cartoon shows and the merchandise. But for me personally, it was only because of the movies. And even though we got some unbelievable films like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man No Way Home, I believe with all my heart, the best Spider-Man movie of all time is being filmed right now. And no, this is not just me trying to hype this movie up. This is what I believe from all the pieces I've been seeing fall into place so perfectly. The director, the writers, the style board for this movie, the freaking cast, the rumors of the plot of this movie, just the freaking set footage and photos look unbelievable. I want to hang them all in my house, in my room. I want to put it in my toilet. I want to look at these pictures all the time. The boys are working hard on this movie. So hard that they're getting injured. Tom Holland busted his head on the set of this movie doing a stunt. And when this news came out, I was on the verge of crying because the news articles were saying stuff so ugly like he cracked his head open, it's a disaster. But no, thank you Jesus, it was just a mild concussion. He's gonna take a break from shooting and I'm pretty sure it's gonna delay the production a little bit, but who the heck cares? As long as Tom Holland is healthy and he's okay. I know the boys are cooking up a masterpiece, so let everyone heal, let everyone take their time, let them do this right. Don't rush this movie. Spider-Man Brand New Day is shaping up to be the best Spider-Man movie ever made. And look, if you don't trust me and my big disgusting eyebrows, then let's just look at the facts. Look, we can debate each other until we're blue in the face about who the best Spider-Man of all time was, whether it was Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland. There's one thing that these two guys had that this man never had yet. A simple, street-level Peter Parker story. And when you consider the fact that this man's been Spider-Man for almost 10 years and has been Spider-Man in 6 movies, more than Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire combined, and he still hasn't had a normal, grounded Peter Parker story. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, oh, that was Spider-Man Homecoming. That's his origin story. That's his Peter Parker story. And look, I love all of the MCU Spider-Man movies, but let's be honest with ourselves here. That was Iron Man's side quest. In his second movie, Far From Home, which I actually really liked and a lot of people hate for some reason, there's one thing we could all agree on, and that he was in Europe for the whole freaking movie. We only seen the guy in New York swinging around for a couple of seconds. And in his third movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, which was without a doubt the best one out of all 3 of them, the guy basically wasn't even the star of his own movie, how many other characters and cameos was in it. And that's a bold statement coming from me, because Spider-Man No Way Home is my favorite Spider-Man movie so far. But the truth is the truth. It wasn't really grounded. It was multiversal. Doctor Strange was in it. You get my point. But I will say that in the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home, we got the most Peter Parker grounded scene we've ever gotten in the past 10 years. And that was Peter Parker sacrificing himself, making everyone forget who he is so he could save the world. And now he lives alone in this really rough apartment in New York. And after losing Aunt May and basically all his friends and family, we still see him climb out of that window, put that Spider-Man suit on, listening to that police scanner, and swing through New York to save the city. And what made this ending so good is that all 3 of these movies is now basically just an origin story. Now he's Spider-Man. So already just from the ending of No Way Home, we are now set up to have a grounded Peter Parker story that's a more dark, serious tone about a world who's forgotten who Peter Parker is and how he has to deal with that emotionally. And if that isn't enough for you, let's listen to what the people who are making this movie are saying about it. Destin Daniel Cretton, the guy who made the best original MCU movie in years with Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. And he's saying, I know we left you with a massive cliffhanger at the end of No Way Home, where Peter Parker sacrificed his identity to save the people that he loves most in the world. Spider-Man Brand New Day is a fresh start. It is exactly that. We are all just nerding out over the suit, how to swing, how to create an emotional story, and a ride that we've really never seen before. And now Tom Holland, who's actually a producer for the first time on this Spider-Man movie, said that he's been eating the internet trying to find out exactly what the fans want from this character and how to be the best Spider-Man he could be. He even confirmed that the new Spider-Man suit they revealed is 100% canon inspired by Andrew and Tobey's suits, saying, I'm really glad that people are picking up on the homage to Tobey and Andrew's suit. I really like the idea that he's trying to be his big brothers, that he looks up to them and he sees little details on their suits that he thinks are really cool.
And if that's not enough for you, let's look at who's in this movie. Jon Bernthal is officially casted to play the Punisher in this movie. It's heavily rumored that Mark Ruffalo is not just coming back as the Hulk, but the rage crazy snapcase Hulk. And the official artboard designer for this movie had to put his Pinterest account on private after his profile went viral with a bunch of Spider-Man and Hulk pictures in it. Not to mention a bunch of other beautiful, serious cinematic shots that I really hope are gonna be in this movie. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things is confirmed to be in this movie, and nobody knows what her role is. Some people say it's Gwen Stacy. Some people say it's the true MJ, Mary Jane, not Michelle Jones. Some people are saying it's Jean Grey. There's even rumors that she might play Toby's daughter, Mayday Park. But honestly, if you ask me, I think she's just gonna be Gwen Stacy. And that's just a biased belief I had, because every female redhead that was in a Spider-Man movie was always Gwen Stacy, and every real-life blonde female was always MJ. And it's almost like we're following a pattern at this point. Toby had MJ, Andrew had Gwen, Tom's first trilogy had MJ, and now Tom's new trilogy is gonna have Gwen. It just makes sense. And if somehow any of the people who are working on this movie see this video, just make her Gwen Stacy. Don't try to bait and switch us. Don't make it anything that serious. Just make her Gwen. We're gonna love it. Don't worry if we predicted it. It's okay. Just do it. Zendaya's coming back as MJ officially, and Jacob as Ned Leeds. And if you look closely, we can see Zendaya covering up her hair, and I believe it's like that for a reason. They dyed her hair red, and I freaking love it. Again, this is not confirmed, but come on. Why are you covering your hair so seriously? Something's up. And Marvin Jones III is confirmed to be playing Tombstone in this movie.
But look, there's still so much we don't know about this movie. We don't know who the main villain is. It was rumored to be Mr. Negative, and there was some Feast logos, I think, seen on trucks on the set of this movie. But you know what, man? They're filming on real sets with real explosions. They freaking brought Spider-Man to life. He's actually swinging and flying through the air. He's picking up kids in Spider-Man costumes and taking pictures with his fans. There's clear passion and love being put into this film, with inspiration from comic books and a lot of inspiration from the Sony PlayStation games, which I think are probably the best Spider-Man stories ever told. And that's why, even though I haven't seen a trailer, even though there's no official plot, and even though this film is nowhere near done, I believe this is going to be the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Now, before you make me cry in the comic section, let me just say Spider-Man 2 right now, in my opinion, is still the best Spider-Man movie ever made. I mean, just look at the way this man's crying in this movie. Nobody can cry like Tobey Maguire. I want to cry just looking at this guy right now. But I truly believe that this movie's about to be dethroned by Brand New Day. If not, at the very least, it's going to be like how The Batman is compared to The Dark Knight, which are two perfect, beautiful adaptations. So if you somehow made it to the end of this video, you're still listening to my voice and looking at my ugly face, I got a gift for you. I'm giving away a Spider-Man Edition PS5 or the game console of your choice. All you got to do is hype up this YouTube video, take a screenshot of it, follow me on Twitter, and then reply to my pinned tweet with your screenshot. And that's it. I'm going to be announcing the winner on Twitter and on YouTube. So do me a favor, don't subscribe and don't look at this ugly face no more. Go to your family. They love you and they're better for you. Take care. God bless.